In the last episode, we arrived with a Mega Andrea from Sardinia ferries in Sardinia and immediately headed south to a wonderful beginner-friendly kite spot that had been recommended by friends, only to find an empty parking lot. Also, I was disappointed. Not just that there was no wind for another week, but also this place was ugly. Dirty patches of sand, almost brown water, absolutely not the wide, endless beaches and the crystal clear turquoise waters that I had expected. And there were so many flies and some of them even had stings. But back to the empty parking lot. So we arrived at Punta Treto and there's not gonna be any wind for the next week at least. Let's just explore the islands, I guess. Already the same night we spent at Porto Bote, which was already much nicer and full of surprises. Even though here the nature was already very beautiful, it still did not have the crystal clear and turquoise waters I was hoping to find, and the beaches were not wide and endless. Would we find places that lived up to the imagination that I had about crystal water Sardinia? Spoiler alert, we would. Already the next day. And every day it almost became better. And just when it got best, a terrible secret was revealed to us. But let's start at the beginning. On our way to the capital, Cagliari, we visited some kite spots regardless of the wind situation. Of those, Chia stood out the most. Wonderful. We decided to check out some kite spots on the way just to see, to understand the location and everything. But it was already night and we just parked somewhere and we were kind of disappointed with the parking lot. But then in the morning we came out to visit the beach and well, it's the best beach so far. It's wonderful. I mean, it's almost, it's white sand, it's turquoise water, the sun is shining like crazy, and in the back you have all this nature. Then we reached the capital. The total amount of 2 clips from Cagliari gives an adequate sense of how much Ollie or I are or aren't city lovers. We wanted to get a certain cleansing solution from our water tank. However, the roads were so tiny that we could not get what we came for. Finally, we opted for a simple solution from the supermarket. But first, we needed some real rest from all the driving in the past weeks. We found it here, in Mari Ermi. But first things first, we needed to get a mosquito net in, because the other day we had like 100 flies. 100 flies, at least. Enjoying the van life. So wonderful.
Enjoying the fly life.
The fly life. With this beautiful outside. Well, this doesn't look so beautiful, but it is, because behind our car there are 500 flamingos. That's what I'm talking about. And of course the beach. What a beautiful sunset. This place really was in the middle of nowhere, where time stood still. And I could not get enough of the flamingos. Did you know that flamingos are pink due to their diet? They eat brine shrimps and a certain algae. This colors them pink. The algae in our water tank did not dye anything pink though. I would more describe it as a muddy green to brownish hue. It was calling us to do something. So we left this unreal spot between time and eternity, followed the rainbow that Ollie, as I, had seen for the first time from start till end, and went to a campground. Today we have a special mission. We have algae in our water tank for the last, actually since the beginning kind of. And today is the day where we finally clean it. We hunted for hydrogen peroxide and all kinds of stuff and decided for this option, and now we're at the campground where we can actually clean the tank. What are you doing? I think you're taking out all the water, right?
Yeah, pumping all the water out, and then what's remaining I'm gonna scoop out of
yes.
this thing, and then we'll fill it with the hydrogen peroxide water
And
solution and let it stay overnight and then flush it all out tomorrow.
Okay, yes. While the hydroperoxide had to sit for 24 hours, more work for the van could be done. Is this construction ever gonna end?
Never.
Starlink already getting installed. Even on the road, Ollie is still working. Of course, we bought the Starlink antenna. Now we have to install it to the roof, and that's what's happening right now while we wait for the fresh water tank to clean. Ollie is using the time to drill another hole in our van ceiling to get the cable from the Starlink through. He already printed a lot of parts. They are super cool to hold the Starlink antenna and to secure the cable come to the roof. Some final drills and the antenna is in. What do you have to say?
It's looking good. I'm happy.
I'm also happy. It's a beautiful day. Well, today was actually not very sunny, so it wasn't so beautiful. But we got a lot of stuff done. Yes, we certainly were in need of a good meal. And the work continued. Working day and night.
Full moon.
With a full moon, yes. Wow.
Yeah, that's really looking at now.
Yeah. Do that dramatic look again. Awesome, yes. Cool. Here's some leftovers of the little Starlink push. And what are we? We are on the Moose Network. And the next morning the sun was back and we could enjoy the amazing turquoise water and white little quartz pebble beaches of Mari Ermi on Sardinia's west coast a bit more. Yes, this water here was exactly what I had been looking forward to.
Super nice. All the beaches to ourselves.
Yes. Then it was time to head on. We swept the hydroperoxide water in our tank with fresh water. And on the road we were again, headed towards another spot on our list, Sardinia's mountains and the incredible endless beach and dunes of Spiaggia della Piscina. How sad that a terrible secret was awaiting us at the end of this amazing adventure. On this amazing spot we arrived just at sunset. We decided to celebrate this beautiful view. Nice.
My big sunglasses.
Yes. Ollie has lost his sunglasses, which were quite expensive, and now he's always using mine. Already over. A little nice moment of rest. And the sun has almost set. Bench empty for the next person. Punching in parking lots, coordinates.
Yes. Exciting.
Oh, the sun is setting. The sun is setting. Just that moment. Yes. This sunset really seemed to go on forever. And then the sun just swept with one of the most gigantic moons I had ever seen. Unfortunately, I couldn't really capture it on my phone camera. We had to stop because there's this wonderful moon. It's incredible, but it's super big, full. And we're in this extremely beautiful mountain area. However, it's just not the same. Let's continue. It was dark when we arrived at the parking lot that we had picked for the night, but in the morning we woke up to this incredible view. So far it has been absolutely wonderful. We've just always found wonderful spots. And today we have this one, and in the morning we had our breakfast here. The sun just came up and we had like our coffee and our sandwiches in the morning, and bees are flying by. It just feels absolutely, absolutely, absolutely peaceful. Absolutely peaceful. It was a nice slow morning, and I could not wait to go to Spiaggia di las Piscinas. It just looked amazing on the Google Maps photos, and many people had recommended it.
There's a small car coming from
There's more car.
They did.
Yet soon we noticed that we could not get there from our spot, so we had to drive almost 1 hour through narrow, winding mountain roads with spectacular views. This rock even looked like the lion's rock Sigiriya in Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, we also could not get anywhere from this road, so we decided to go back and walk.
What's happening?
I'm filming us. We are walking because we couldn't go anymore with the car because the road was a little too off-road for our moves. I mean, little slippery rocks, grooves, deep grooves.
And the grooves.
Yeah, stuff like this all, but really deep sometimes. Yes, deep grooves. Anyway. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. And like you smell the, I don't know, this Mediterranean herbs. Oh, this looks like so wonderful. So wonderful. Puddles. Yeah, I guess you really need some kind of an off-road vehicle here. But other than that, it's a dream. Woo! Salute! Sometimes even a little butterfly is peacefully flying by, flapping his wings and landing on some kind of a blossom or on a leaf. And you hear the peaceful chirping of birds all the time.
Bro.
This our Alce could not have done. The moose would not have been able to cross this.
There's some car parts in the creek.
Car parts, yes. It's here. And
more car parts.
More car parts. Here's a whole car. Parts. Well, almost there would have been Magda parts as well. And then finally, after about an hour of walking, here it was. The opening to the beach and sea. But it's absolutely amazing. And we are surprised that there are actually campers sitting there. And we wonder how on earth did they get here. Oh my god. Insane indeed. Just endless beach. We talked to the people and found now a road that will probably lead us here. Now we have to find out if there is any wind here ever. And if the wind direction is good, because kiting here would, I think, be pretty cool because so much space. There are days that just happen. No plan, no expectations. Just one thing leading to the next, like stepping stones across a river. This morning the road kinda stopped, so we walked. Through forests humming with life, through silence so soft it felt like being cradled. And then this. Crazy seal! That's so awesome. An endless beach, wild and empty. No signs telling you it's a must-see. I'm also going, I just don't have anything. No bikini. This was an awesome swim. I think I've never been in so clear water. It's amazing. You look down and you just get a scare because you see yourself like, yeah, like as if there wasn't any water in between. It's so crystal clear, but I don't think I can show that. But it's awesome. I run into the water, the cold wrapping around me. I laugh. Not because I found the most famous beach in the world, but because right now this place is perfect. We chase so hard after wonder, after places stamped with significance, as if happiness waits for us at the end of a checklist. Finishing the swim off with pomegranate. Oh god. I probably have them all around my mouth, I'm told. I look like a zombie eating throats of people. But it's really tasty and we just bite. Whew. Now backwards, we decided to take the road across the dune. But many people have hiked here already, apparently. To walk the whole circle road. And now we wanted to take a shortcut. Let's see where it leads, but it looks promising still.
Could be a lot quicker or a lot slower.
Yes, exactly. But so far, my god, it's so amazing. Like, really amazing. Yes. But maybe joy doesn't live in the places we expect. Maybe it sneaks in through the cracks when we stop reaching for it, when we stop trying to make something happen and instead just let the day unfold. And when a wave like this comes our way, one we didn't plan for, but somehow caught at just the right moment, when everything feels light, free, effortless, we ride it all the way home. The dark secret. We came back and I was so super excited and I wanted to go where the van stood, like at least for a day or two, because yes, it was just, I was just completely in love with the place. Unfortunately, the complete area is completely polluted. Like there is mining activities and there is a river coming down and it's completely red by all the heavy metal of the mining that's coming down. So the water in the area is super polluted. And probably also the water of the sea where we were swimming, and it was so crystal clear and you couldn't tell any of that. Yes. So anyways, very sad. Very, very, very sad. Margaritas in the making.
It's gonna be delicious.
For the sunshine, yes, and the sunset. It looks so good. Having our margaritas in the sunlight. What are you doing?
Talking to a lizard.
This is unbelievable. Look at the sunset.
The lizard is quite funny. It keeps on being spooked and then it comes like, okay, well the sun was quite nice, and then it comes back to the sun. It sees me move and then it runs underneath the bush and then comes back out again.
Maybe the margarita was a little too strong. But the evening did not just end here. For Ollie, more great things were in store. I think I'm seeing something quite interesting. I think you're making a fish.
A pescador.
I hate fish. If anybody would even taste the fish, even like 1% as I tasted, nobody in the whole world would eat a fish. But
Fish
Ollie,
is the best.
unfortunately, loves fish. Is it okay for you to cook it there?
Not a problem. What's wrong with grilling here?
That's true, actually. I'm about 5 meters away and it's challenging my nose, but it's still okay.
Your nose.
Sun is setting. Seal is getting his salmon. The moose is resting behind the bushes. And I'm here. Loving all of it. Loving all of it. Ah! But even the most amazing day needs to come to an end. Here we have another sight on the moose, standing in this amazing spot. I mean, every single meter in this area, like which is probably 40 square kilometers, is amazing. And this, like hills, it's incredible. It's so wonderful. This freedom. It's wonderful. Next, we will return to Punta Tretto for kiting. The wind picks up. Will I be able to see the place from another more favorable point of view? And even more important, will I be able to get on the board finally? Find out in the next episode. That was Sardinia part 1. Part 2 is coming soon. If you liked the episode, give us a like. It really helps me create more of this content and also makes me happy. And if you are into van life or you plan your own journey, need inspiration, then consider following us on YouTube, hitting the notification bell so you also won't lose us on YouTube. Other than that, see you on the next episode and see you on the road. Bye.